Oof. Yoga for martial artists. Basic standing warm-up exercises. Oof. Alright, I'm going to take you through some basic standing exercises that I usually do to warm up. Remember, I mentioned in other videos, it's always important to warm up before you do any kind of exercising, any kind of workout, any kicking or stretching. What you see me doing here are some shoulder rotations. Just nice and basic. Just keep your hands length long to your side and just rotate the shoulders going backwards and forward. You're just rotating the shoulders now. That's all you're doing. Here I'm doing full rotation of the hand by spinning my hands going backwards. This will loosen up your shoulders. You can go backwards with this and you can bring it back forward. So warming up is very important. You want to warm up every part of your body, from your ankles, your toes, to your shoulders, to your fingertips. So I'm going backwards and I'm going forward. You notice I'm not going like full speed. All these exercises you see me doing, you just go at a nice simple pace, nice slow pace. You're not in a rush. Here I'm doing out and inside, trying to reach my hands all the way to my back. This will loosen up your shoulders, your chest, and also your spine. So I'm going backwards and I'm going forward. This is a very good exercise here. Here I'm clasping the hand. I'm just bringing the hands in, clasping, bringing in the hand, squeezing it in. You're going to feel it in your shoulder blades. You're going to feel that in your tricep, your biceps. And I'm clasping the hands all the way around, trying to reach my palms together. Rocking side to side a little bit. Here I'm doing basic neck rotation, just going side to side, going back and forward. And I'm going to go in a little rotation soon, going all the way around in a clockwise motion, side to side, back forward. I'm going clockwise now, and you're going to anti meaning you're going to switch direction. So you're going to go from left and then you're going to switch all the way back to right. This is very good. You want to warm up your neck. You know, I tell you, don't warm up every part of your body if you do any kind of working out. Here I'm just going to pull the head to the side, just get a little extra stretch. I'm going to pull my head going forward down too, to stretch out the spine. You're going to feel it in your back. In your back, you're going to feel this, and also in the back of your neck. I'm going to pull it to the other side, and you're going to feel the stretch. Here, very important, knee rotations. A lot of people don't really warm up their knees. Just start jumping into kicking or sparring or, you know, playing soccer, whatever sport you're doing. You just jump into the exercise without warming up. These exercises here will prevent you from getting serious injuries like tear meniscus, damage your ACL. So you're basically just going back and forward, and when you go back you're going to push back a little bit, and when you go forward you're going to come all the way down. Here I'm doing a rotation now, so I'm going in a clockwise motion. My knees are together, my foot are together, and I'm going in a clockwise motion, then an anti. Here I'm doing an open leg, similar to the closed leg, but you're going open. This is going to work in your hips. You're going to feel this in your hips. You're going to feel it in your adductors, also in the wide leg spread apart here. So you're going to go counterwise too. You're going to go backwards and you're going to bring it back inside. So if you notice now, I'm going back and I'm going to bring it back inside. My leg raises rotation. This is very excellent. Loosen up your hips, loosen up the adductors, prepare you for kicking and doing splits. This is nice and easy. There's no rushing in this. Take your time, bring that knee all the way up, rotate all the way around, down in a circular motion. If you notice, I'm not making my foot touch the ground. So I'm just bringing it up, go all the way around in a circular motion. If you notice, I'm rotating from in to out. When you're untying, you're gonna rotate from out to in. So right now I'm going in to out, and on the left hand side, I'm rotating, going from the outside to the in. It's a very excellent warming up here. Get you ready, loosen up the hips, loosen up the abductor muscles, loosen up the back also. Now I'm going to pull my knee all the way up to my chest. Hold for a couple of minutes, couple of seconds. You know, usually try to go for a minute. Just keep rotating around. Same thing, going from in to out, out to in. And when you don't make that leg touch the ground, you want to keep that leg up in the air. Bring that knee up as high as you can. Pull the knee to your chest. Hold for a couple of seconds to a minute. And that's it. Now we're going to do some hip rotations. Very important. A lot of people don't do this. Sometimes these warm-ups are taken for granted. You know, they're not trained daily. They are not implemented into their workout. They don't feel like they need to do it. They just need to go straight into advanced stuff. That's how you get injured. Seriously injured. So this hip rotation here will loosen up your back, loosen up your hip, loosen up your hamstrings, loosen up your adductors, your knees. This is to help you avoid injuries, and also it will guide you to that next level. Basically, these workouts are the foundation in basic warm-up exercises. Just like kicking and punching and the boxing techniques, they're a foundation that you need to learn. Very important.